welcome to day 13 of the 30-day yoga challenge. Let's begin by getting comfortable in a seated position, and we'll turn inwards towards our breath. Welcome to day 13 of the 30-day yoga challenge. Let's begin by getting comfortable in a seated position, and we'll turn inwards. Deepening the sound of the breath, moving into Ujjayi breath. And the word Ujjayi means victorious, so as you're breathing, use the fullness of your breath to embody victory, completion, totally present in the celebration of your body. We'll bring the hands together in front of the heart. And just setting an intention. Introducing yourself to what you need in this moment. Observing if there's anything you could let go of in this moment. And opening with a single Om, either outwardly or inwardly. Inhale. And exhale, releasing the hands. And we'll start today's class by standing up onto the feet. Let's bring our feet together, and we'll start by crossing the left foot over the right foot. And then we'll bring the arms up and grab the left wrist with the right hand, sending the hips to the left, pulling the wrist up and to the right. Try to secure your grounding by spreading your toes, bringing length to your legs and your torso, bringing length to the joints of the shoulder, elbow, and wrist. Inhale, come up. And exhale, release the arms and legs. We'll cross the right leg over the left. And reaching the arms up, we'll grab the right wrist. The palm of the right hand can face up. Sending the hips towards the right. And reaching up to the left. Looking in front of the arm upwards. Try to bring your pelvis into alignment with the rest of the body. Inhale, come back up. And exhale, releasing the arms and legs. We'll move through Sun Salutation A with a little variation to bring up a little bit more heat. So if the variation that I add is not working for you, then don't do it. And if you are not feeling like you could pour on the workload, then tone yourself down a bit, do less. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Cross your legs forward, sit down, and come into boat for 5 breaths. Shoulders are back, either knees are bent or legs can be straight. Hands can hold the legs, or arms can be up. Cross the legs, hands to the front of your mat. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale, downward dog. So if that was a little too much for you, you can stay in downward dog the whole time that we make that move. So you'll probably be here for 10 breaths. Step forward with both feet. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Stand up. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Step back or hop back with the feet together. Inhale. Exhale. Cross your legs, sit down, hold boat. Bend your knees if it's too much. Cramping. Keep bringing length to your spine. Exhale, lower down. Inhale. Exhale.
So hopping forward and backward is not important, but people who are wanting more challenge or finding that they have a little more strength to do a little bit more can experiment with it. So hopping in forward and backward requires keeping your feet relatively close together. So if you're going to hop forward, if you're going to step forward now. If you're going to hop forward, look at the hands, bend the knees, and hop. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, fold. Inhale, up.
And exhale. Last one. Do them like you know how to do them. You don't have to get fancy.
Inhale, lift. If you're hopping back, hold chaturanga.
Inhale. And exhale.
Cross your legs. Sit down. Boat.
If you have trouble straightening the back, maybe feet on the ground. And exhale, lower. Inhale. And downward dog, exhale.
So step forward, or if you're going to hop, look at the hands, lift the hips. Inhale halfway, and exhale, fold. Stand up, inhale,
And exhale. Full length in your breath. Let's step the feet apart to a wide stance. Parallel feet. And have the ability to lift your toes up and really balance the inside and outside of your foot. Hands to the hips for the first variation. Inhale, elbows pointing back. And exhale. You can stop at halfway or continue to bring the top of the head to point towards the floor.
even lean forward just a bit. Inhale, come up.
And exhale, release the hands. Arms can reach out as you inhale. And hands can come to the waist again. And I'll give you another variation. Inhale, lengthen the spine. And then folding halfway. You could bring your hands to the outside of your legs and try to bend the elbows out and bring the shoulders back. Lean forward, crown of the head towards the ground. If you were able to grab your feet, you could work on holding the big toe up and pushing the big toe mound down. Elbows could bend out, shoulders draw back, crown of the head towards the floor. Hands to the waist, inhale, come up. And exhale. Inhale, arms reaching out. And again, exhale, hands to the waist, folding forward. You can keep the hands here, or if you can get the hands to the floor, we're going to make our way down towards the palms. So if just your fingers are there, that's fine. If you can get the palms, great. If you can get the palms, walk the hands through. And then through the push into your palms, bring the elbows inwards. And through the push into your palms, bring your shoulders back. Lean forward a bit. Crown of the head towards the ground. Hands to the hips, inhale, come back up. And we'll step to the front of the room, exhale. So if you don't have blocks, books, or maybe something where you can, maybe a toolbox would work. Something that you can have that will make up the distance between your hand and the ground. Okay, and you could always use the wall if you needed. So let's stand at the front of our mats here. Inhale, reach the arms up. Forward fold, exhale. Inhale, lift your heart halfway. And exhale, squat. Take the left foot back and bring yourself into Warrior D. And in Warrior D, hands are going to come together. Really pushing back through the heel and expressing lift through the heart. And with each exhale, just gently drawing the belly in towards the spine. Exhale, hands to the ground. Step forward, inhale, half lift. And exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, squat. And take the right foot back. And then stand up. Palms together. Think of reaching up through the hands while you sit directly down through the pelvis. Express action through your back heel and action upwards through the heart. Exhale, hands to the ground. You're going to step forward, inhale, half lift. And exhale, fold. Stand up, inhale. And exhale, release. Again, inhale, reach up. And exhale, fold. And inhale, half lift. And hands on blocks, or books, or toolboxes, or fingers on the floor. And we'll take our left leg straight back as high as it will go and stay active through both feet. Inhale, lift your chest, and exhale, bow and lift your left heel. If your hands are on the floor, elbows are coming inwards and you're pressing into your hands. Exhale, feet side by side.
Inhale, lift the chest and bring the right leg back. Inhale, lift the heart, and as you bow, lift the right heel. Exhale, feet side by side. Inhale, stand up.
And exhale, release. Vinyasa towards the ground and finishing in child's pose. Inhale, exhale.
Inhale. Exhale. Inhale.
And exhale.
And bring your knees down. And push into child's pose. Try child's pose with your palms lifted and your knuckles trying to press the ground.
So we're going to come into side plank again, and we have some variations. So your plank could be with knees bent and arranging your hands to be underneath your chest. We'll go to side plank. Okay? If you can do full plank, then side plank, left hand, left heel, and you can step your right foot out in front of you, or you can step your right foot behind you. In both positions, bring your hips forward. All three positions, bring your hips forward and reaching up. Really tiger claw, grip with every finger and open the center of the palm, so open the heart. Bring your hips forward so you can manage a nice straight line from foot to head. Exhale, come back down, doing the variation that's appropriate for you today. Okay, balancing on the right heel, right hand. Okay, the legs could stay stacked, but it can be helpful to have the foot in front or behind and push those hips up and forward. And then come back to center and downward facing dog. Let's step both feet towards the outside of the hands. Okay? And if that's a little hard for you to be there, your hands can walk forward and your heels can lift. And we'll sit down. If you can keep the heels down and sit, then we'll do that. But you gotta be where you're at. So maybe heels up is necessary. Arms are forward, but I'm gonna take the arms to push the knees open and pull the chest through. So if you feel like I can't really do this,
you could be up here. Eventually sitting your hips back, opening your knees. Okay, but it's gonna take some time. Keep opening the chest. Okay, so you grab the right ankle and push the shoulders and elbows back and see if you can sit and reach your left arm out. See the hand easily. Pull your shoulders back. Sit into both heels. Come back to center. Grab your left ankle. Push your knees open. And see if you can keep pulling your knees open and reach straight out from the chest to the hand, pulling the shoulders back. Sitting into the heels. Exhale, hands to the ground. One more vinyasa if you like. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Exhale. And we'll cross our legs and sit down. So if you need some padding for your spine, if it hurts to lay on your back, then find some padding. Just a little bit of a core movement. So breathing. In boat pose, we're finding a balance where the spine is straight. But on your next exhale, I want you to really round. So you're really releasing the back. Breathing here. So you're rounded, kind of like the base of a rocking chair. Okay, and there's a tipping point. So as I lean back, I can feel the tipping point. And what I want to do is round a little bit more and see if I can tip myself as far as the ribs and then come back up. My legs did the work, my head didn't pull me back up. So you could lean back and really we're cradling a nice rounded back. And if I just lift the feet up a fraction and then throw the feet forward, I'm kind of like steamrolling the core. So I'm getting a little lower, a little more involved with my breath. And I want to get down here and come back up. We'll do that 5 more times. Inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Exhale up. Stretch your legs out and curl them in. Last time. And feet on the ground, rounding the spine, just breathing there. And then lay onto your back. So moving into bridge, feet are on the ground, hip width apart. And I'll begin by walking the arms down, pressing the hands and lifting the hips. Working towards hands together or working towards hands under the hips. However, if you felt like, man, it would be nice to have those hips a little higher, I don't think I'll be able to get my arms under there. Well, when you lift up, maybe you could put a stack of something high enough that it challenges how high the pelvis is, but right underneath the tailbone so that you can get used to that. Maybe you gotta get bigger bigger volumes of books. Okay, and that can be a real nice way to start getting the space opened up in your legs. So if you can get the hips up high enough to hold the hands under the hips, then do that. For those of you with no books, no blocks, come down and release for a moment. For those of you who have a block or some books underneath, stay there. And so we'll come up. Those of you who aren't using blocks, come up again. Okay, and supporting with the hands, bring the left knee into the belly. For those of you on the book, you could do the same. Connection through your foot that's on the ground and flexion through the heel that's in the air. So you're holding your hips up or your hips are supported. Bringing the left leg down, bringing the right knee in. Wherever you're at, support it, breathe. And then bring your feet down and bring your hips down all the way. And just rest the body.
And for our final pose before relaxation, you can come up to a seated position and we'll do a forward fold. Arms can be behind you, or passively in front of you, or actively pulling the feet back. And then slowly coming back up, we'll lay onto the ground and get ready for Shavasana. Get as comfortable as you can. And if for some reason your lower back is bothering you, then place a pillow underneath your thighs. Find a position where your head feels level, your forehead and chin feel level. And deeply relax the body. This is a posture, so we are wanting to stay in the physical experience. Notice the richness of sensations, vibrations, energy moving and releasing. And just be a witness, observe the depth of softening. Deeply relaxing. nothing that you need to hold on to. In this moment, you could relax everything. Bring yourself deeper into your heart center. Stay here as long as you'd like, or you may begin to deepen the breath. Staying present with the body sensations. And finding your way onto your side. Let's come up to a seated position. And bring the hands together in front of the heart. gratitude as a way to see things, as a perspective that we can turn on. And so allow gratitude to run with your breath. And find gratitude for this body, for having performed so well. Namaste.